in my culture and tax bracket, that's what we did. You would hide if somebody came to the door. If somebody honked, you would look out the window. And you always turn your head if somebody whistles. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed-up local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
All right, so right off the bat, I'm going to apologize for all the heavy breathing because I'm full of Costco pizza and this big-ass latte I'm halfway through. But I was
whoa.
I was a little drowsy. What?
You can't show that, dude. We got to...
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's
I'm
like
full of delicious Diet Dr. Pepper.
Insert Garth Elgar quote from Wayne's World.
Yeah. It's like people only do things because they get paid. I think this was the original cure for the bubonic plague. Fuck. That would have been solid if I could say bubonic plague.
Bubonic
Bubonic
plague. I guess
Leave a comment down below. Is it bubonic or bluebonic?
Or blue bonnet.
Blue bonnet. The blue bonnet plague.
That's the new plague going around. This is the blue bonnet
The
plague.
blue bonnet plague. It's like butter, right? Blue bonnet. What is blue bonnet? Is that ice cream? Isn't that a brand?
Isn't that a hat? Isn't a bonnet a hat?
There's a bee in your bonnet. The bee in bonnet plague. Oh, I'm grabbing my mic again. All right, well, this episode might be a shorty, but we didn't want to miss an upload for you guys, so we wouldn't have to apologize in the next one. We're getting tired of the apologies.
And he starts his episode out with an apology.
I'm not apologizing for not putting out an episode though. So we hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Hope you all had a nice week. We're recording, dude. Spring is springing right now. Spring has sprung. Spring is a sprung ass.
Yeah, I came here. Your parents are here.
Yeah.
And your dad's like, crazy weather. It was cold yesterday. It's hot today. Like, yeah, it's only going to get hotter. And I'm stuck in my headphone.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to drop any F-bombs because it's kind of like the bottom half of my house is like a log cabin. Like it's pretty solid construction. But up here, the drywall it's cheese. It's made out of old cheese. So I can just like punch a hole right through here without even a monster with just half this Diet Dr. Pepper. Not a latte.
Half your espresso.
We'll get to that later. All right, so we got a wonderful show for you today. We're going to be talking about we have some food news coming up. We've got some street beef, some hardcore beef. Not beef the food. I know it's confusing right after I said food news. We've got some internet stuff. Obviously, we are on the internet right now. We're going to talk shit about rich people and a new trend that is sweeping TikTok that I would love to be a part of. So stick around. Also, we got some news and grind my gears. A segment I like to call grind my gears.
Jesus. Yeah, we're kicking it old school too. It's just us two today.
Oh, yeah. So we don't want to miss an upload. So we came up here after work. It's still daylight outside, which is weird.
This is like really old school. Remember we'd record like Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings?
Yeah. Or right after work, at work. Yeah. The first two episodes, go back and check those out.
Yeah. No, don't. It's terrible.
Speaking of terrible, Alex terrible. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's later.
I'm
That's
fucking,
later.
I'm lobbing them up there.
Dude, you're going like the last episode was like super. I'm still pretty foggy, but I was super foggy, and I was trying to pull up a segue that you threw at me, or I might have thrown it at myself. I might have inceptioned you, and I was trying to go back to something we said like 3 minutes prior. That was a segue into the next topic. I was like, oh, it's too soon. So we'll just cut topic short. Once you give me the segue, I'm just going to jump right to the next topic. Completely dismiss what we were talking about.
See, that's a good thing about, you coming up with topics and telling me them beforehand.
Yeah.
I can just fucking serve them up on a silver platter, dude. Like rich people. Got him. Another one, dude. Fuck.
Dude, I hope you have more left in the tank because you're wasting them all right now. And these are really good. All right, let's see if you did. Oh yeah. So, my parents are over, so I'm gonna keep the F-bombs at a minimum because the voices carry upstairs. So if they come upstairs, they're probably gonna hear everything we're saying because these walls are thin like honeycombs, thin like wafers. So speaking of wafers,
you can't sing what you're singing.
It's off the backboard, dude. You just bounce out right off the backboard.
You can't alley-oop yourself.
So Costco's got you guys saw this thing online. It's Costco chocolate honeycomb ice cream sandwich. So it's like it looks like a waffle cone instead of the dude. First of all, the chocolate ice cream, the classic ice cream sandwich. Yay or nay?
Yeah.
You like those?
The class, like the bars?
They're just like, it's that like chocolate, whatever the hell.
Like the breading-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love those.
God, I hate those.
What?
Get out. Dude, okay, hear me out, everybody. It's so messy. And then I got sensitive teeth. I can't bite into those, so it sucks. But then the chocolate like gets stuck on my fingers.
That's the best fucking part.
And then you gotta peel it off.
Yeah, you can just scrape it on your bottom tooth, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. What did it sound gross? You gotta peel it off like dead skin or something, like a scab. It's so gross.
Dude, all three of my kids love ice cream sandwiches. And I forgot what they're called Fat Boys.
Yeah.
So Fat Boys are like little squares.
Yeah.
But they have mini Fat Boys, which are tiny, so they're perfect for my kids. Dude, I can crush like 100 of those.
I don't know. I prefer Chipwich because it's more solid. It's like a solid construction.
No, then it's too hard. Like
Giggity.
Chipwich.
Oh, because it's a frozen cookie.
Yeah. And then like the ice cream,
frozen cookie.
The ice cream's different in it. So like the ice cream's extra hard because the cookies are frozen. So it's doing its molecular process of cooling down the ice cream. Well, never mind.
You're like a food scientist, food genius.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah. You know what though? You know what would be good is an ice cream, one of those classic ice cream sandwiches, but with like a fork. You like a ice cream cake. That would get rid of all of my problems with it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like biting into it with my two front teeth, my rabbit teeth. Those are the ones that hurt when I bite into ice cream. So if I can get past them with a fork or some kind of eating utensil, chopsticks. If I can get those in the back, the molars and the incisors. Is it incisors? Incisors? Whatever. Sure. If I can get it back there past the rabbit teeth, I'll be good to go. It'll be like it's basically chocolate ice cream cake. Chocolate ice cream cake.
I guess.
All right, so this thing, it looks like I should have just bought some on my way over here so we could try them out. But it's an ice cream sandwich and it's got little toffee bits in the ice cream, and then the bottom part, where the handheld part, it looks like a waffle cone, but it's these the honeycomb cookies. You know what I'm talking about? They have them like they're in. Like if you go to like a Burlington, they're in the checkout and that
Dude,
little
those are
like
so fucking good.
The impulse buy sections,
like Micro Center sells them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Micro Center too, and or Fry's R.I.P. So where you put your grabbers, it's two of them sandwiching ice cream, and then the top part where you put with the mouthpiece of it is that. The chocolate dip with like the almonds or nuts or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's like half and half.
Like a giant sundae?
Mm-hmm.
Like those old sundaes that are on stick?
Yeah, exactly. So those look good. If you guys check them out at Costco, at the Costco's, let us know if they're passerby.
Dude, I have a gripe with Costco.
What?
They took away the churros, dude.
Oh shit. Have you? Oh, they replaced them with the chocolate chip cookie, and it is way too chocolatey for you.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you right off the bat.
No, I know.
I have tried. It's very good.
Dude, whenever we buy the variety pack of cookies, you know, it's like 3 different cookies: oatmeal, chocolate chip, and the one nobody eats.
Oh yeah, peanut butter.
Gross.
Wait, what are those?
I don't know.
What's the third cookie? I'll run through the chocolate chip ones and I throw the other 2 away.
What is it?
A red velvet? No,
No.
white chocolate macadamia.
Yes.
Boom. I know my cookies.
I just crushed the oatmeal ones.
Boogie googies.
Yep. No, but have you seen people making ice cream sandwiches with the Costco cookies and like the sundaes you get there?
Oh, with the sundaes?
Dude, like all those Costco hacks, they seem cool, but at the same time, they seem like super gross.
Like mess. Dude, that one, it was like a Taco Bell hack, and you had to buy. There were so many sides to it, and it just became a mush. And then you crunch up like the tacos in there. You put a bunch of sides of all this different shit, and you put it all into a big bowl, and then you make burritos out of that.
Oh,
You know what I'm trying to? I think Elzabar sent it to us from
yeah.
Walking Blind. Go check out Walking Blind podcast. But
Shout out.
they are Team Taco Bell, so they try to send us over like any Taco Bell news they got.
Dude, I don't know. All these hacks are. I saw one for Chick-fil-A.
Oh, a Chick-fil-A hack?
Yeah, somebody was making like loaded French fries, like buffalo fries or something like that, where you fucking get the chicken nuggets and you pour a bunch of the buffalo sauce inside the box or the bag, whatever, and then you just lay out a bunch of fries and put it over and drizzle it with ranch.
Enough of those.
Yeah.
Enough of those. Knock it off, people. Just eat your food normal or whatever. You have to make a video where it's like overly complicated, overly messy, and just not worth it.
Or like cutting the top off of a chicken bake and putting a glizzy in it, wrapping it in the pizza.
We should definitely not do that. I don't even eat meat, but that does, like the younger version of me, my inner child was like, damn it, why didn't I think of that? But shout out to Gil. We used to call that we would get a hot dog and a slice of pizza. We would call it the cardiac combo.
Nice.
At Costco.
Shout out to Gil.
Shout out to Gil. We're back to analog.
I'll probably add them in. We'll see.
Speaking, did we bring up the talk about Keystone thing that they did? Their keynote presentation
I think
with all their new shit.
I don't know. I think so. I'm pretty sure we did.
Did we?
We had
I know we saw it online and we were talking about it.
like that key lime Baja Blast.
yeah. There's gonna be like a Baja Blast ice cream and all kind of new shit. We did the McDonald's one
Yeah.
with all that Biscoff stuff. Dude, Biscoff is like coming up in the world,
Where do we see? We saw it
in the world of foods.
recently.
They're gonna have a shake.
No, we saw.
Oh, like at a store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, why don't you get Biscoff? I'm like, because no. Fuck, where were we?
I have no idea. The last like couple months have been an absolute blur.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad time when you leave, dude.
You're an idiot.
Just kidding.
Man, also in other food news, Red Lobster's thinking about filing for bankruptcy.
Thinking about it, I'm surprised
They're
they haven't
mulling it
done
over. All right, it might be clickbaity, Warren Beatty, but
Like Warren Beatty.
Red Lobster is mulling over the idea of going of filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
They lost so much money with their fucking endless shrimp thing in that going viral,
And their Cheddar Bay biscuits just being so delicious and free.
dude, we at home we buy the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. So fucking good.
You know, in this in this age of the internet,
In this economy,
this age of the internet, like it's a new thing, but this version of the internet, filing for bankruptcy or just saying or telling somebody you're filing, like, let's say we're having a normal conversation and you're like, somebody's like a journalist nearby and you're like, oh yeah, we're filing for bankruptcy or whatever. Like we just so happen to have this meeting at a Starbucks we're next to fucking the Washington Post or whatever. And then you say that, then people run with it. They make clickbaity things because all these journalists are trying to keep a job. And so they go post it and then it goes viral. And then everyone's like, we gotta go to Red Lobster before they go out of business. And then all of a sudden it's like stonks.
yeah.
Red Lobster.
The first one I can remember doing that was Hostess.
Oh, with the Twinkie.
Yeah, with the
Right.
everything, right?
You know what
Twinkies.
what I wanted it to be a bluff, but wasn't, was the Choco Taco. Dude, okay. Everybody was like, "Oh, nobody ate Choco Tacos." Everyone's just hyping it up because of the internet, because they're going away or whatever. Like, when was the last time we ate Choco Tacos? Were legit. They're like sticks are unbelievable. They're like a drumstick, like the ice cream drumsticks, but in a much better delivery method because it has chocolate all across the top. So it's like if you take the drumstick and then dip it, and then. Dude, it's basically a drumstick, but in hot dog form. So it's got the bun, right? The bun is the waffle cone.
Everybody knows what a taco is, dude.
It's got the ketchup, which is the chocolate and the nuts on top, and then it's got the glizz, which is the ice cream. So the Choco Taco is a perfect ice cream delivery system. And I don't know why they would ever cancel it, but I heard Taco Bell is going to bring it back. Or some version of it or whatever. But you used to be able to get them in the drive-thru.
They're gonna be like Choco Taco Minis or some bullshit like that.
Oh yeah, dude! Imagine Choco Taco Minis. Like you buy them like at the. Have you ever bought dibs
No.
at a movie theater? You know they have them there. Like that just seems like by the time the previews are over,
Melted.
by the time the trailers are over, like your hand's just full of chocolate. It's like then you have to peel it off at the bottom of your bottom roti. Boom. Synergy.
We'll circle back to that one.
Let's put a pin in it. And we'll sync up later.
So we got a little early. We're recording on Wednesday, and we got out a little early. This guy started super early, so we can get out early because we didn't have too much to do. We had work, but not a ton. So anyways, he was taking a nap, and I was setting some stuff up here, and I just turned on the stream, and I
thought he was on the phone the whole time. Like I said, the walls are made out of Biscoff. So I heard him talking the whole time. I thought he was on the phone. I was like, who the hell is he on the phone with for this long? And I come up here and he has the stream going. He had the stream going the entire time. So shout out to our new friends that were on the stream.
Yep.
And some of the what do you call them?
The OGs?
The OGs.
OG triple OGs. Yeah.
And then PB came in the stream with a bombshell that our website's back up.
Yeah, our website is up now. Share the
Shout out to
backline.
PB.
Yes, sharethebackline.com. Our website is done. PB helped us finish that up. So new merch is coming out. I know this logo, wide camera. This logo, I put it on different color shirts.
Nice.
So you can get like a maroon shirt or black with just the white logo, or
Maroon 5?
yeah,
Nice.
maroon backline 5. But yeah, it's up. It's up now.
Oh, you can get the we'll beat a bear off shirt.
Yeah, that's gonna go up. And then I'm gonna try to put up a couple more shirts.
Your local bear beater offers.
Speaking of beating off,
You'll never beat our offer.
no, dude, that Red Lobster thing is definitely clickbaity. As
Warren Beatty. It's, I don't know, whatever. It's going to get me to locate a Red Lobster near me and get some Cheddar Bay biscuits. But it's also it said something. It said a lot about they have like tricky leases, which I'm guessing is kind of legal jargon for expensive leases. Because have you seen the size of Red Lobsters?
Yeah.
They're way too big. Those restaurants are way too big, dude. I've seen so many Red Lobsters too that look closed already.
Yeah, there's no, but dude, Red Lobster is still stupid expensive. It was expensive when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was like what was I can't remember the name of it. Do you Velveeta? No, not Velveeta. It's cheese. There was that ice cream thing, and they had the commercial for it in the 90s.
Briars or something?
Yeah, what was it called though?
I don't know, but it looked like tiramisu, right? It was like the expensive. Dude, I always remember seeing those commercials on like Married with Children.
Yeah, because it was always prime time.
Yeah,
so I was like, oh man, they're paying prime time ad prices. Like, there's no way we can afford this.
It looks super expensive. It was a black packaging too, right?
I'm gonna find it right now.
We don't have anybody put it up, so if O'Brien finds it, it's gonna be right here.
I think I'm just gonna put 90s. 90s.
But I think they had like a tiramisu.
Viennetta.
Oh, Viennetta. I think Breyers is still an ice cream.
Yeah, Breyers is for Viennetta ice cream. It was just an ice cream cake, but I remember they made the ad. Look at that. Look up the Viennetta ad and then look up the Friskies ad from the same era. It looked identical. Do you remember that? Because in the Viennetta ad, it's like a fancy dinner table and they have it in the middle and then like they're eating it. I think I might be like Mandeling myself, but I think they're eating it out of like those the
cat bowls, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right. The crystals.
Yeah.
And then the Frisk, and it's all black, like all the lighting's like super dark, and then the Friskies commercials were the same. And I remember thinking like we can't buy Friskies for a cat; it's way too expensive. And the Viennetta, I was like, I'm never gonna ask my parents for that because it's like that's way above our tax bracket. As a kid, I remember thinking that. But so that was like the Red Lobster of ice cream cake. But I looked it up. I looked those as I wanted to buy one for Thanksgiving because I thought it'd be fucking hilarious, the Viennetta. And it said like I think it was like Vons or something still carried them, like a version of them, but I think it was only for a limited time. I think it was during the pandemic they re-released them.
Oh.
But
I was going to say something. I totally forgot.
Yeah, so when I was a kid, thinking like Red Lobster was too expensive to ask to go to Red Lobster. It's too expensive to ask for Viennetta. It's too expensive to have Friskies for my cat. This is all because of these stupid primetime ads. Dude, after
like Red Lobster,
Married with Children.
Red Lobster was like a special first date type of place too. Remember?
No.
Like I don't.
Well, I mean, I already stopped eating meat by the time I started dating.
But I remember it's like people would like, oh yeah, he's taking me to Red Lobster. We're going to take her to Red Lobster. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. What are you going to wear? I don't know, a silk shirt or something.
I'm going to wear my best suit. Get my hands all full of butter and lemon crab.
We get some ice cream cake, some ice cream sandwiches after.
I'm going to ask for butter bay biscuits to go. No, dude. Okay, so speaking of cat food, the first, was it Meow Mix? Meow, 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 meow. Mm-hmm. That was my first, like.
I know you could read my thoughts, boy. Meow, 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 meow.
That was like the first example of canceling. Do you remember that?
Why?
When those commercials first came out, like all these vets were saying, vets like they didn't go to 10-year college or whatever. No, but people were saying the cat makes that movement because it's choking.
Really?
Yeah, like they got the cat to make the movements to sing the Meow Mix song. Because there was no fucking CGI back then.
Oh, you're right.
But people were saying like, oh yeah, like the cat's choking. That's why he's making that movement. Like, don't buy Meow Mix or some shit like that.
Damn, really?
That was the first thing I remember, like, being canceled.
There were a lot of things. Being canceled used to just be, we used to call it a boycott.
Yeah.
And then it became canceled. We used to cancel everything back in my day. We used to boycott everyone. Thanks, PETA.
Yeah. But, yeah, those dude, I want to get some of those fancy dishes.
To put cat food on?
Yeah, I'm going to find some at
For
Goodwill.
TK?
Yeah.
We've seen them at Goodwill.
Yeah.
We've seen the whole sets at Goodwill. We can find some, and then we'll go over to the grocery outlet, or the gross out, as I like to call it. Find some discounted Friskies. Spoil TK. A little birthday dinner.
The graduation dinner. Go to Red Lobster at the parking lot.
I'm going to find a goddamn Viennetta cake. I'm telling you right now. I don't give a shit. But yeah, those, dude, you got me thinking about, like, what was like the date spot? Like when I think it was mostly because by the time I started dating, I was already driving. So I think it was like mostly like driving around.
Yeah, I wasn't, like, when I met Kaylin.
Oh yeah, you waited for the bus, right?
Yeah. So, so our first date was in Whittier at the movie theater that you, for some reason, don't remember. So we went to see a movie, and then we went to have dinner at Rocky Cola, and then we walked around for a little bit, and then I was taking the bus home, and she was going to stay there by herself until her mom picked her up. And for some reason, well, it was supposed to be like a double date type of thing. My buddy Rawl, shout out Rawl, was supposed to take a date, but he ended up taking like his cousin or something.
Ew, Raw. You're gross. Ew, brother. Ew.
No. So I was gonna get on the bus with them, and she was gonna stay there by herself. And like I was already like halfway on the bus, and I'm like, no, I can't leave her by herself. So I'm like I paid everything and ran off the bus and waited with her.
You should have let the bus go, and then you just like stare at her at the window like Dumb and Dumber. Then you stop the bus and then run out.
Yeah.
That was a limo, though. Man, speaking of things being too rich for our blood.
How does that segue?
No, because we were talking about
date spots.
Not being able to... you want to continue talking about date spots? I didn't have date spots.
You didn't? I mean, after that, it was just the donut shop.
The donut shop?
Yeah, we'd walk to the donut shop.
Aw. Did you guys live close together?
No. Well, she would just come over and we'd hang out. Go to Starbucks. Starbucks in Pico. My buddy Lee Allen used to work there. He'd hook us up. But it was just taking the bus everywhere.
But I mean, you didn't really have like time to develop a date spot, like a first date spot. You guys have been married since you were 12 years old.
Shut up. Yeah. Yeah.
You've been on one date in your entire life.
Yeah. So it was after that, like, we got married right after.
Did you guys ever go to Red Lobster?
I'm pretty sure we did. Yes. No, I know we did because my buddy Joel worked at Red Lobster.
And he would hook you up?
I don't know if he hooked me. He probably just brought us like extra biscuits. But yeah, like he was a server there, and the one in City of Industry by the Costco.
By the Costco's? Oh yeah.
So yeah, we did go.
It was next to the Soup Plantation, R.I.P.
No, the Soup Plantation was by the mall, on all the way on the other side.
It was like on the Colima side? Dude, there's like a restaurant blowing up on TikTok now, and it's like basically a Soup Plantation replica. I'm like, why doesn't Soup Plantation just reopen? Like people would definitely invest in that.
Because it sucks.
Oh my god, guys, Team Soup Plantation or not?
No, I don't know.
It survived up until 2020.
I never went to Soup Plantation.
The thing that killed it was COVID.
I hate soup. Unless it's menu though.
But they had the ice cream bar. They had mac and cheese. They had pizza. It's salad.
Salad, Cobb salad.
Salad, Cobb salad. But yeah, can I do my segue now? Speaking of rich people.
Yeah.
No, being able to
Maybe
afford
these
being
rich
another-
people should fucking bring back soup plantation for you.
These rich people should invest in soup plantation. Come on, guys. I ain't got deep pockets. Reach in there. Help them out. Bring back soup plantation. I'm starting a petition to bring back soup plantation. And then I'll go once and never again. It's like all the people trying to bring back Twinkies and chocolate tacos. They come back and then they never buy them. Like, whatever. My job here is done. They don't need me anymore.
They're back.
Dude, the internet can revive anything. Like you get like a TikTok to hit, it can revive anything. Toys R Us can come back. Circuit City can come back.
Toys R Us is coming back.
I bet you the whole Dollar Tree thing going out of business, that's going to come right back.
The 99, you mean?
Like saying you're
Well,
going out
no.
of business is the smartest business plan you can have right now.
This
This is our last episode.
We're going
bagging
out of
up.
business.
We are bagging up. Everything must go. We're having a flash sale.
No.
Investors, come on. You can revive us right now.
For the low price of
Dr. Pepper, I'm looking at you.
like who the we're gonna get a cease and desist. Like stop.
Can you guys stop saying our name? instead of an endorsement,
It's a cease and desist.
we get sued. Can you guys please stop saying you drink or drink while you're spewing out this bullshit?
Rich people.
Yeah, so another thing I thought I was too rich for when I was a kid, or too poor for when I was a kid, were windows, apparently. So I remember walking down the street, walking around, I remember it was specifically Long Beach on, what's that street that goes with Long Beach Boulevard?
Yeah. I lived in Long Beach.
And like right by the beach where you can see all the oil refineries and stuff off in the distance.
By the ports and stuff?
Yeah. There were these houses, like beachfront properties. They were across the streets. They had to cross the streets to get to the beach. I don't know how rich they were. You know what I mean? God, ghetto. But I remember telling my parents, like, why don't they have curtains on their windows? Like, have they no shame? Did they not learn shame as children? Are these people not Catholic? Like, what's going on? And like, what do you do? I remember like asking my parents, like, what do they do if somebody knocks on their door? Like, where do they hide? If somebody honks, you look out the window. If somebody knocks, you hide. That's just, I don't know. I don't know how many cultures or tax brackets that covers, but in my culture and tax bracket, that's what we did. You would hide if somebody came to the door. If somebody honked, you would look out the window. And you always turn your head if somebody whistles. So it's kind of hard to get we're at a construction site and I whistle to get this guy's attention. Everyone's like, you just see a bunch of hard hats too. But I remember asking that question, like, what's up with the windows? Like, the whole front of this house is completely exposed. Like, it's like a diorama. Like, basically, you live in a shoebox. You're completely exposed. Like Lenny would when the half of his house falls.
Don't tell people how I live.
That's how these rich people were living. And I remember asking my parents as a kid, like, what's the deal with that? And then I forget what answer they gave me for it. I think they were just like, well, they have nobody to hide from. Which was, I was like, dude, I want to be that rich. I don't have to hide when somebody comes to my door.
Dude,
Not answer my phone.
they just spent all their money on the house. They couldn't afford curtains.
They couldn't afford the drywall.
No.
Just buy a bunch of Biscoff.
Saltine crackers.
But
They're rigid. They'll stack up.
peanut butter. Instead
Peanut butter
of
and
brick and
stucco?
mortar, it's peanut butter and saltines. What happened to these peanut butter and saltine stores? Everything's online now.
It rained last week and bears, mice.
Oh yeah, well, we decided to go completely online. The saltines melted, and then the bears ate all the peanut butter. But so I ran across this article. It was like, why rich people don't cover their windows. And I was like, what? It's like, this is like my childhood. Like that whole moment replayed in my head. And apparently it's like a trend now, but it's not a trend now because I remember asking the question when I was a child. And,
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Whatever. There were oil refiners right off the coast of Long Beach. You couldn't even go into the water.
There was a place called Ports O Call. R.I.P. dude.
R.I.P. Ports Call. But the what the article said was that because the houses are so nice and the properties are so big that they can get natural light and privacy at the same time, and they don't have to worry about heating or cooling costs. So you have the sun blasting through the whole house. Just crank the AC up. You just walk around your house with shades on. Dude, how sweet is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
God.
I was thinking about like we have curtains.
I gotta win the lotto.
Oh, tonight, baby. Tonight.
All right, so this guy.
I haven't checked my lotto ticket.
Oh my God. He got so mad at me. Barely. All right, listen to this, guys. He's like, oh man, he's been talking about winning the lottery and for like a year now. So he says it the other day again, man, I gotta win the lotto. I gotta hit the lotto. And then I was like, are you playing the lotto? And he said, no. Like this whole time, him winning the lotto, he thought it was just like a random, like they just pick a random person, like it's Publishers Clearinghouse. Is like, you know, you got to play, right? He's like, I'm not giving you anything if I win because you're laughing so hard. Oh, you play the lotto? No.
Yeah,
he was just expecting to win out of the blue.
I was so broke. I did an adult thing. We had to pay taxes this year. That was my fault. But like I had like zero money. But I was telling this guy, I'm gonna go through my Kia, find all the change.
Zero monies. Oh, yeah, your plan, your 3-step plan.
Yeah, I had a 3-step plan. One was find all the change in the car. Go to 7-Eleven, buy a lotto ticket, and fucking win. Not share anything with O'Brien.
Step 3, win the lotto. The first time playing ever. We is step 4. Step 3B is not share any with me. But it was so funny because he's telling me this while I'm laughing hysterically because of the way he said no. When I asked him, I was like, "Oh, so you're playing the lotto?" No. Like he was confused by the question, so I'm laughing. He's telling me his 3.5 step plan, and he sends me a screenshot of his account. His account balance. The next picture is him in the Kia with a handful of quarters and then the lottery ticket. It's like there's only 1 step left, 1.5 steps left.
One's to win, one's to not give you anything.
One's to rub it in your face. So hopefully soon you'll have a giant glass house. that you can't throw rocks in.
Yeah, then I can cast the first stone. Is that how it goes?
That goes.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
Then you can see the Catholic bears shitting in the woods. Is that how it goes?
You can see the Pope flying.
You can see the Pope shitting in the woods. Wait, no, that's not how it goes. So yeah, I had to be rich. Natural light.
I'm gonna check that lotto ticket. I don't know where it's at.
You know what's nice about this house though is that I can basically open every window in my house and nobody would be able to see inside unless they come up to the door, in which case I'm hiding. So there's no problem there.
No, you know what sucks about this house? You can't open up every window because your cats will jump.
Will run out. Yeah, there's 2 windows that don't have screens in them, and I don't know how to make screens to put them in. So I'm gonna have to get them made, which sounds expensive. So I just what I did was I put Post-it notes to say don't open this window instead of putting screens on them.
Sharethebackline.com. Make sure you go buy a shirt so we can get screens made for O'Brien here.
So I can keep my cats safe from bears.
And
I don't want
coyotes.
to have to beat another bear up.
It's exhausting.
My forearms are tired. My wrist is a carpal tunnel of arthritis on my fingers. I can no longer beat these bears off. So yeah, Post-it notes. Much cheaper and more effective, more efficient time-wise than making screens and putting them in.
It just dawned on me.
Even if I have to buy the pen and the Post-it, this is much cheaper.
No, we've been talking about this book that I gave you to read, and you're like, I'm an active reader. I need Post-its. You don't have Post-its because they're all over your windows.
They're all over everything that's broken. Even faucets. Don't use this faucet. Jiggle this handle. Instead of fixing things around the house, just get Post-its, people, and a box of pens.
Go do that. And then when you run out of Post-its, have Andrew buy you more.
Yeah, and you see Post-it, you go. When I saw the house there, you see all the Post-its, and we're like, oh, it's a fixer-upper. Put a Post-it on the part of the table that's peeling off. Don't peel this part of the table. It's required for the structural integrity of our podcast table, for a poker table. All right, so rich people, buy some curtains, have some shame.
Yeah, when you go to Red Lobster, just stop at like Crate and Barrel or whatever.
Send us Viennettas and invest in Soup Plantation, please. Come on.
Save the 99-cent store. Dude, okay.
Bring the Twinkie back, rich people. What are you doing? Give us Choco Taco. What do we want Choco Tacos? Are you kidding me?
So I saw something on TikTok and I am excited and nervous at the same time. There's a new social media app coming out.
Oh my God. How often I feel like social media apps, there was like a golden age where there was a ton and then only the strongest ones survived.
This one is called No Space.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
It's exactly like MySpace, like full page customization, everything.
Did we inception whoever did this? Because we've been talking about bringing back MySpace.
Yeah, I don't know.
Episode 1, October 22nd, 2022.
I don't know if it's exact. From what I've seen, it's just like complete like page customization and.
Oh, like the HTML thing?
Yeah. And like there's two sections. Like you could see like somebody's wall, I guess. There's a wall where everybody on the app's posting. So it's like completely scrolling like a mile a minute.
Like Reddit, Discord? Or is it like not even subs?
It's like a
just
chat
like
room.
Everything. Just
Like
one giant
one. From what I've understand. And then there's another one for just friends where like, you're posting and shit. But it's called No Space. And you can pre-download it. Not an ad. Don't pre-download it until you do your research.
Don't pre-download it until they give us money.
Yeah.
We're telling you to pre-download it.
Yeah, once No Space gives us money, then we'll promote it and tell you to download it.
We'll post on No Space that we got paid, and then you guys can download it. But pre-download it first so you can see our post about.
Don't pre-download it until we get the check. Until the check clears, don't pre-download it.
We'll put a TV ad out about us getting paid, and then you guys can pre-download.
On prime time, dear friends.
Right between Married with Children and Cops.
Right between The Simpsons and the John Lovett Show. You remember that show?
Right between Herman's Head and The Critic.
It was The Critic, right?
Yeah.
Right between dinosaurs
and Titus.
Is that Christopher Titus show?
Yeah.
Right between Malcolm in the Middle and the 10 o'clock news.
Oh, God damn it.
Right between the 10 o'clock news and Mad TV.
You are now watching Mad TV.
Mad! Dude, I think SNL stepping up their game.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of SNL clips.
That fucking Beavis and Butthead one.
Yeah. Was it after when we were talking about the genius of Bill Hader and Fred Armisen?
That was yesterday.
It was yesterday morning, right? And
yeah.
it's like, there were specific moments where I was like, realized, they're genius. And then we started watching like clips of them.
Well, because I was watching Deepwater Horizon.
My name is John Malkovich. Oh yeah,
And John Malkovich is in it.
Yeah,
and that's how the Bill Hader thing came up.
I was like,
but dude,
it's like Deepwater Horizon. I haven't heard of that movie in ages.
it I don't know what it was, but it was fucking hilarious. Go watch the Ryan Gosling episode of SNL or find the clip of Beavis and Butthead. It is fucking great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's like it's not a good sketch. It's just like the way they look and everything, and like the breaking. You can't help but laugh.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Dave, you watched the new Beavis and Butthead? It's pretty good.
No, I haven't. I didn't watch any of the old ones either.
Oh, really?
I just watched the movies.
I got some on VHS.
No, I did watch the shows. I didn't watch the parts where they were like roasting music videos and stuff.
Oh, those are some of the best parts. The VHS I have has the music videos in it, and it has some of the. I think it's like like a best of like a couple seasons, and it's got some of the ones I remember as a kid.
Dude, I remember my great grandma. She was like 80 or something. She passed away. She was like 96, I think. But for one Christmas, I was young, and she bought me a Beavis and Butthead book.
Nice.
But my dad took it. It's like, no, he's too young for this.
Ah,
Because it had like one of those soundboard things too. Yeah. That's how young I was. He took it away. My great grandma had bought it.
She's like, what's the show that all the kids like? Oh,
She probably got it at Spencer's or something.
yeah.
That sex shop in the mall. Throwback, dude.
Doesn't Spencer still exist?
Yeah. But we talked about that on the previous episode. Now it's just a giant like weed and sex shop.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, you don't remember much.
Wow. Sorry, I forgot your birthday last week. It's not a big deal.
My birthday wasn't last week.
I know.
It's today.
If I forgot any of your birthdays, just know I don't remember birthdays.
Just know I wished you a happy birthday.
I remember his birthday. That's about it.
Barely.
Barely. I have to do math and like remember things that we have said, and then it comes back to me. All right, so my brain is kind of broken right now for many reasons, but specifically right now, talking about all these businesses that have gone under and items that have been discontinued and the emergence of social media and TikTok specifically, it just, does anybody know? Leave it in the comments or send us a message if you know why these things just don't come back. Why doesn't somebody just buy Soup Plantation and open them? Like in 2020, the amount of billionaires like tripled or doubled or something. Like there are people with all kind of money. There's like YouTubers that can just open up simultaneously Soup Plantation and Toys R Us.
Yeah, but all those kids, they're kids. All like those multi-million-dollar YouTubers, they're in their mid-20s, maybe early to mid-20s. Like that one Ryan kid, he's worth like $1 billion or some shit like that. He's like 10.
Ryan, I know you're 10. Give us the Choco Taco and Toys R Us.
They have no emotional value attached to any of those old things that we have. Like they don't know what a Tower Records is or
Music Plus
or Warehouse Music or Virgin Megastore.
All right, if any of you are closely connected to Ryan, the billionaire, make him a Choco Taco. Have him try it, and then take him to buy records.
Where?
You know what's? I mean, fuck. No, I'm just gonna stop. Some of this sounds so old right now.
Dude, you're turning gray as we're sitting here. You can see it. Maybe the lighting, but it's like your beard's like turning gray.
Bring back Agent Orange. Do you remember Tab? Do you remember Fresca? The
drink that went to space? No, that's Tang, right?
That's Tang.
I don't know. That's before my time.
But the big enemy, and I mean, there's even a very famous King of the Hill episode of Backman, Megalomart. It was like the big box store that was shutting all these things up, because now you can buy vinyl at Target,
Oh yeah.
but you can still buy DVDs at Target and books and stuff, but there are no chains where you can just go buy books or go buy DVDs or just go buy music.
Dude, you know what's great? Like those records are so expensive at Target and Walmart and stuff. They're like $30.
Mm-hmm.
You go buy a used record, it's the same fucking price.
Sometimes, yeah.
It's like,
unless it's Andy Williams. For some reason, if you go to any Goodwill, there is an extensive collection of Andy Williams memorabilia. There's records, there's tapes, there's books, a calendar. Like there's a definite correlation of people who donate to Goodwill and people who are fans of Andy Williams. I don't know what it is.
Old people.
I guess you're right.
Dude, old people aren't selling their shit on OfferUp or Craigslist or anything. They're just
taking it to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Giving it to their grandkids to take to Goodwill.
Yep. And their grandkids drive around with it for like in the back seat for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It's, like,
it's all hot. The records are all warped.
I gotta get this.
Andy Williams.
I gotta get this at Goodwill. Yeah, like baby clothes. Like we gave away.
Babe, when did I told you to take this stuff to Goodwill?
I'll do it when I get a chance.
Shut up, babe. The boys are online. I miss her.
Dude,
that's not a conversation I ever had.
Speaking of the boys are online, I don't know how true it is, but apparently the PS5 has a mute option now.
Oh.
When you turn it on. So boys, go check that out. If it's true or not, I don't know. I didn't do my research. Again, it was just like a reel or TikTok or something. But there's an option to mute the PS5 button. So when you turn it on, it just go beep.
Or just live alone forever like me. No one will ever question it. But if it's too late for you to do that, you're already in a relationship. Mute option. Speaking of TikTok and relationships, another trend is stay-at-home girlfriends. I would definitely be a stay-at-home girlfriend. It is one trend I can get behind. Dude, so you're basically a stay-at-home like spouse or whatever, but no marriage. So my question to you is that cooler or is that a little scarier? Because if you're a stay-at-home wife and then something happens, you can get alimony if there's no prenuptial agreement. But if your stay-at-home girlfriend breaks up with you,
yeah, that's just
you just got to quickly find another boyfriend or a job.
That's just going to end in more breakups, I would think. Because, you're going to get frustrated one day and the guy's going to come home and...
Where's my goddamn dinner?
Yeah, exactly.
But the article I saw was like, you basically just do like a stay-at-home. It's not stay-at-home mom because there's no kids involved. It's stay-at-home girlfriend. So you basically just do like the housekeeping, like the chores and stuff, and like help out while your man's is at work. But there's no ring or anything. Sorry, am I boring you over here?
Yeah, very much so.
At least you're honest. Relationships are built on honesty, people.
Yeah, if you want to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, be honest. Or boyfriend.
This is supposed to be a short one. How long have we been going?
I think almost an hour.
Almost? All right, let's keep going.
I didn't
stay
put
with
on
me
the
here.
timer.
Stay with me here. Oh, you did it? What the hell?
My bad, dude.
Just basically use it as a coaster. This thing you were so proud of, this timer.
Yeah, but I'm out of delicious Diet Dr. Pepper.
Whatever, here, have mine. Saved your life.
It's still warm.
Still warm. This was a fresh kill. It's still warm.
I finished Fun with Dick and Jane yesterday.
Hold on. When I said that, there was a movie I just watched. All right,
Waterboy.
No, it was about killings. It was like a murder mystery with that Remy. What's his name?
Remy boy.
The kid that played Freddie Mercury.
1738. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It was him and Denzel Washington.
Oh, with Jared Leto.
Yeah. Yeah. I just watched that. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. I like that old that hard-nosed detective story. It's pretty good.
We started watching Fun with Dick and Jane, and I finished it last night. I finished Deepwater Horizon, and I finished Fun with Dick and Jane. Not my television.
Give me back my iPad. Mama quit her, yeah.
Mommy quit her, yeah.
Statistics. The dude, after I finished Breaking Bad, I watched El Camino. Pretty good watch. If you guys have watched Breaking Bad, which like 99% of you have, like 10 years ago. I just finished it, watched El Camino, and I started Better Call Saul.
Oh,
super
nice.
good.
Nice.
Both super good. Like El Camino is a movie, really good, and then Better Call Saul so far is really good.
Yeah, it's a prequel, so like
Yeah.
it's gonna catch up to Breaking Bad, and then you're gonna want to rewatch Breaking Bad, and then you're gonna rewatch El Camino. It's a vicious cycle, dude.
Yeah, because what's his name? What are you doing, Walter? He's like
Mike.
Mike. He's like the parking attendant or whatever. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home girlfriend.
Dude, I was talking to Mike Wazo. Shout out Mike Wazo. I was telling him that. Oh, I sent him the video, which only one person commented on the video at the end of
Sam.
Yeah, at the end of
Sammy.
last week's video.
Yeah, you guys. We told you it was going to be there, and nobody saw it. So all you Breaking Bad fans, go back to episode 63. Go back to the end.
Yeah, just
after the credits.
It's like a pre-credit roll or mid-credit roll.
Yeah, mid-credit.
But I sent Mike Wazo that video that I did it to you because he's like, what? He just finished Breaking Bad for the first time? I'm like, yeah. He's like, was his mind blown? I'm like, yeah.
Yes. Mind blown by your impersonation. Guys, go back. Go. It's episode 16. Go to the end.
Yeah, it's still there. YouTube.com/@sharethebackline.
What were we talking about though? I said, oh, they gave you the Dr. Pepper. It's so warm. And then remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've been watching. So that's for what you've been watching. And breaking news, dude, Dubai is flooding. Dubai is a real place?
Dubai.
I thought it was only in movies.
Dubai isn't.
I thought it was a place in just rap videos.
Isn't it in Dubai where they're building that giant wall?
Yeah,
that's
it's like gonna be its own city.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have the money for it. But dude,
they have the money to bring back Soup Plantation and Toys R Us.
They have Dubai. Give us Choco Tacos. Give us Twinkies. No, Twinkies are back already.
Yeah,
but
bring back Share the Backline.
Yes, since this is our liquidation sale, bring back Share the Backline. Bring back Red Lobster.
Pick and save.
Bring back the Pick and Shake. So I was watching videos of Dubai flooding. And I was like, I thought it was AI generated. Just looking at, first of all, the storms, like the lightning and everything, but the buildings in Dubai. I've seen pictures before, but like seeing them in like footage like that, pretty breathtaking. I didn't know it was a real place.
It's the first one in like 75, or the biggest storm in like 75 years, right, or something like that.
Yeah, how many more of these things are we going to live through? Once in 100 years, and then it happens again the following year. Snow again, and once in 100-year storm.
Yeah.
Once in 100-year pandemic. Fuck. The video's gonna be flagged now. Sorry, buddy.
I don't think we're that popular, anyways. That's why we're going out of business.
Yeah. So breaking news: Dubai is a real place, and it's flooding right now. So
don't go there. No, go there. I heard it's pretty nice over there.
It's pretty breathtaking.
I want to go there because people leave.
Breathtaking because of the floods. That's too soon.
Too soon.
It's too dark. I'm sorry. I really meant it's breathtaking because even the videos, I was like, took my breath away.
The videos I see about Dubai is all the supercars left on the side of the road.
Yeah, just flooded.
No, this is before the floods. Like people just leave like fucking Supras and like Lamborghinis and Ferraris on the side.
And no covers on their windows.
Nope.
Just every house is made out of glass.
Dude, yeah. It's sad. As I don't consider myself like a car guy, but seeing like those supercars just filled with sand and covered up on the side of the road.
It's like you're playing Forza when you go find them in barns and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like driving to Cuba and finding like a brand new 55 Chevy or something.
That's pretty sweet. Have you seen the videos of how they keep those cars going in Cuba?
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. It's communist ingenuity, buddy. It works. It works if you work it. All right, so here's a segment. I'm not a communist sympathizer. I am a communist. Here's a segment I like to call Grind My Gears. I just thought of it because before you started, you said espresso. I said espresso. He said espresso. But when people say espresso, like it's espresso. And then macarons, you guys know they became very popular. They're the little hamburger looking cookies. They're made of like almond flour. So that's one, because I love macaroons, and macarons and macaroons are not the same thing. But people call macarons macaroons. Macaroons are the coconut ones.
Oh.
I could eat like 40, 50 of those little bastards. You put me in front of macaroons at a party.
Mac Miller?
Forget about it. Toothpicks, a little gold cellophane, a little red cellophane. I eat 40, 50 of those fuckers. Oh, shit. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, macaroons are delicious. Oh, God. You're not going to. Hey, his part fell off. Part of the table fell off. Ryan, give us money for a new table.
Not a coworker, Ryan, but the little YouTube star.
10-year-old YouTube star that's going to share. It's going to share the backline. Save the backline.
One that I do that pisses off Kaylin is windowsill.
Windowsill?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's right there on the windowsill.
You do a couple, but I was trying to remember one. I was trying to remember one right now when he said seal.
Caribbean.
Oh, instead of feel, you say fill. I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it.
Do you feel it?
I feel it.
There are a couple more, but I'm used to them.
Yeah.
But that one always makes me chuckle. The fill one. Fill and feel. I'm sure you guys have heard it on the pod. But I also have kind of like my own little language too.
Yeah.
That I taught these guys. I taught them my language.
You want to know O'Brien's language? Go listen to that Mexican OT.
Yeah. He put it on specifically for me. He's like, he talks the way you do. Yeah, that song's a banger though.
Yeah, Johnny Day.
Louis Vuitton umbrella when I'm walking in the rain. Cookie chicken. Count bread like canes. Oh, I remember. Was that right?
Sure.
So anyways, another thing that grinds my gears is all these fests. And we
for the 100th time.
We drove by a billboard. Slipknot. It says one night only. They're playing. They're going on tours, but they're playing one night in every city. Slipknot doing it right. Just you're there to see Slipknot. Watch Slipknot. They don't need a fest, except not fest. So Slipknot, thank you, and also go to hell. You're doing a damn good job, but also enough with the fests.
Have they announced their new drummer yet?
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably Max Weinberg.
No. Max Weinberg.
Probably Mike Portnoy.
No, there's been a lot of rumblings. It's I forgot the guy's name. He was a drummer for Sepultura.
Oh, Max Cavalera? No, that's the singer. Igor.
Yeah.
Igor Cavalera. For the original drummer?
No, not the original one.
Oh, I don't know the other ones.
He's been with them for like the past 10, 15 years, I think.
You know what they should get is my homie Well, I've talked to him in many years, but Art Cruz is the drummer for Lamb of God now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's in Lamb of God now, dude.
He'd be good in Slipknot.
Eloy Casagrande.
Dude, if you could be the drummer for Lamb of God or Slipknot, which one would you pick?
Slipknot. Eloy
Sure, Art would too.
Eloy Casagrande is the Rumblings. They've been like that for a while. Fuck? I don't remember. If you've been on YouTube and you're like somewhat involved with like musical instruments, you've seen this drummer.
The guy with the beard.
Yeah, I forget his name and I can't pronounce it anyways. But everybody's like, oh, he's gonna be the new drummer for Slipknot, and he's like, no, I'm not even the best drummer in my country. Like, Eloy Casagrande is way better. So Sepultura was supposed to go on tour, like this big, like farewell type tour, and like a week before, I want to say rehearsal started.
Mm-hmm.
Eloy, the drummer, quit the band, and it was right after Slipknot fired their drummer.
Oof.
So,
you
can do it.
El está. Wait, because I can't find his full name.
Yeah, it's hard.
Is it Dennis?
No. Estepario or something like that.
El Esteparios
Yeah, El Estepario.
Iberiano.
Yeah, El Estepario. I'll put a picture of him right here. You guys probably seen him.
Yeah, super talented drummer, and he's formed a band, or like a couple of his buddies formed. They started a band. I think it's a trio, right?
Yeah,
it's like a power trio, and I mean the whole thing. He's like a super good drummer, very talented. Everyone says like, oh, he's speeding up the videos. He's clearly not. He's just practices his balls off. Seems like a super cool dude. Does a lot of tutorials and stuff to help other drummers. Mm-hmm. But he started this band, and the whole time I was like, I wonder what he's like. Because they're like, you know, if you're part of a band, you want to compliment the music. You don't want to like be like fucking doing. If you watch his videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because he's just doing like super fast stuff. It's like really busy. I'm like, I wonder how he does with a band, like an ensemble. And then he put out the music. They made like a music video, put out a song, and you wouldn't know just listening to the song. You wouldn't know it was the same guy.
Yeah,
because he's just like playing the beat. It's just like a 4/4 beat. Or a 2/4 beat the whole time. And you're like, he doesn't like the whole time. I'm like, okay, where's the drum solo gonna come in? And he just like stays in the pocket, in the groove, and he just complements the song, and then that's it. And then after he's like, oh yeah, so this is our song. I was like, damn, like
I'm pretty sure that impressed a lot of drummers too. Like
that he like
or a lot of people in general because
honed it in.
Yeah, they're expecting all that flashy shit like that. Like his one-handed like blast beats and stuff, like on the hi-hat and the snare.
He'll like crack a beer and like drink it while he's playing these super fast things with one hand.
Yeah, but check out you guys gotta check out Eloy Casagrande. Like that guy is miles ahead of this guy. He says it.
It's nuts.
El Estebario. That's the other drummer we're talking about.
Yeah, we'll link them.
Yeah, but check both of them out. But apparently Eloy is the new drummer for Slipknot. They posted a picture like of their rehearsal and like a broken drumstick on the floor, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's what's his name's Promark signature drumstick. That's Eloy's signature drumstick."
Damn,
like all those Reddit detectives, like
yeah. Oh, you can tell by the grain on the wood and the way he plays, where he hits the rim on the snare.
Yeah, exactly.
Where he chokes up on the stick. We'll make a clip out of this. We'll tag him, and then he'll repost it, and then we'll blow up. And then Ryan won't have to come in and say the shit Backline. This is billions of dollars.
Speaking of clips, I'm going to try to teach this guy how to edit so we can put out more clips. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Whenever you're listening, have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
You didn't have anybody yelling at you today.